Ho bisogno di te. E tu hai bisogno di me per la zona.
PS4 for the players.
Me per la zona.
Well, hello there, guys. Welcome to Heroes of Normandy. We're going to be starting very, very soon here with our Let's Play here, and just going to try to have some fun. I think we'll be playing the Commonwealth campaign today. We've taken a look at the U.S. campaign and the German campaign before. It's time to take a look at the Commonwealth campaign, but of course I do want to wait for 1700 hours European time here before we go ahead and get started, and give everybody a chance to show up, of course. I know we're also being followed on YouTube, so welcome to our YouTube viewers as well. Hello, Ikranka. Ikrananka, how you doing? Good to see you. About 1 minute away, or actually a little less than a minute away, guys, from going live and getting started. Okay, here we go. So, for those of you that don't know much about Heroes of Normandy, I do want to, of course, show you all the possibilities of the game first. So, of course, there is a multiplayer section. There's an editor section where you can actually create your own battles. It's really, really fun. Of course, over here on the right, you've got your Slytherin login. If you want to compete online, you should log in, try to increase your score. And we could actually take a look at rankings here, but our ranking is pretty bad. I'm not actually going to log in right here to my account. Because we haven't actually, or I should say, I haven't played much in terms of multiplayer. I really like the single player. I like the editor. So when you get into single player, you can actually do skirmish and create your own mission. And also in the custom mission area, you can select custom missions. We can also do the German rogue or the US rogue campaigns. And I do want to show you guys what these are about because they're pretty neat. So the way it works is that in the actual rogue campaign, you have to actually go ahead and purchase your own units. So you need to start off purchasing your own units, trying to keep them alive, and carrying them through each game. Of course, this time we're going to be playing just a regular old single-player campaign. We're going to be playing with the British, so it's going to be the Commonwealth campaign. And hello, Zoltan! Show that beauty, says Zoltan. Welcome, man. Make sure also, guys, to subscribe to our channels if you're here. Hello, Wavel. How you doing, buddy? Looks like we've got equal amounts of people in our Twitch and our YouTube. Very cool. So let's do the Commonwealth campaign, guys, and see what it's like. Okay, war ain't our bag. British Army's progress in Normandy has been slow and difficult, and the morale of our troops is far from high. In this predicament, Brigadier E.H. Goulburn is struggling to keep his men's heads focused on the job. His second-in-command, Captain Colin Maud, on the contrary, has to find the perfect topic to get his men pretty interested, something that could make them all very happy, especially after the war. Trying to achieve this private objective while conducting a war will not be a walk in the park, but again, being already in a pickle. We also have UK Campaign 2, Keep Calm and Get Rich. Operations are well underway now, not for advancing in Normandy, of course, but for getting our greedy hands on German gold. Things are going to get tough anyway, Commander. Infantry will give way to powerful tanks, and in the end, you'll have to assault an entire city if you want those shiny bricks. New units and new abilities are going to be introduced too, so stay sharpish, Commander. Time to get rich or die trying. So I love how the UK focus is actually to get gold, and each of the actual factions sort of has their own, you know, obsession, basically. Hey, Sun Pouncer, welcome. You're new as well as Zoltan. I think you guys are both pretty new here. So let's go ahead and jump in here. We're going to start with Mission 1. They see you, they shoot you. Their first mission is an all-time classic, Commander. We need to get our hands on enemy documents with super top-secret information. There are actual instructions for this UK campaign in there. Get in there and take them. That's all, Commander. Fair enough. Now, this is a 6-turn actual scenario. Captain Maud? Woof. I beg your pardon? Yeah, Brigadier, Winnie is a bit nervous these days. Captain, I reckon you and your men are ready for the assault on the little cottage, am I correct? Indeed. Perfect, and remember to recover those documents intact. I love Winnie, the little dog. And get your canine friend locked up, will you? Especially when you report for the for afternoon tea. Interesting. Okay. So that's, of course, the item that we need to pick up. It's a primary objective, of course. We do want to proceed here. And, of course, we're going to get some cards here. So, actually, some of these look fairly new. Like the surprise one. Your unit gains the ability to enter a building through a window for this activation. No, actually, we've seen these before. 3 spent equipment tokens. That's really cool. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll keep them. As for our actual men, we're going to first take the Vickers. I want to make sure the enemy doesn't have... Ooh, yes, they do. I was going to say I want to make sure they don't have a bazooka. They clearly do. Or not a bazooka, a armored car. And that's going to make our jobs a little bit harder. Maybe a lot harder. We'll bluff with the fire team here. And I'm going to proceed. Commander, listen up. See those German fire units in the sandbags? They give opportunity fire. How does it work? It's pretty simple, Commander. You move into their line of sight, and they will probably shoot you, even if they don't feel like it, even if they don't have an order. On the good side, they will not act again in the turn. Now that you know, try not to go wander in front of them, or if you do, do it in cover. Dismissed. Fair enough. Makes sense. I think we could pretty much go ahead and get this guy over here. Lower. Oh, no. There's the opportunity fire from the enemy. Thankfully, they missed. They did not get a hit on us. And we're, of course, going to try to lower that tripod. But we're not going to be able to fire this turn. All right, let's proceed. And the SDKFC is moving. I really want to get a hit on this thing. Oh, no, they're going to try to kill our bazooka right away. That's actually going to be a hit for sure. Man, they just killed our bazooka. Unbelievable. I'm not sure what we have that can kill this thing. Now, of course, all we need to do is steal those documents. So maybe we should just have our focus entirely on that. What about second chance? Given a new veteran token. And I think all we can really do is move Lawson up a little bit. But yeah, that makes our job a lot harder. Not having anything to take that thing out with, of course. Actually, with the fire team, I will move forward. Remember, our goal is to grab that document. I think once we get the files, we win. It's really that simple. Let's see who else we can move. All right, we'll get the leader team over here. Let's take a look here at the chat. Thanks, I've waited so long to see Normandie and Twitch. Good to hear it, Celestine, and welcome, by the way, to the stream. All right, we're going to end the turn. Recon setting up for an ambush. Oh boy. It's going to be a tough one, guys. I'm going to discard the tripod unit and the infantry unit. Hopefully we'll get some better cards here. Fire on the move. I love the fire on the move ability. Unfortunately, we can't use that on our beautiful bazooka. That would have been perfect. We will fire with our Vickers, fire with our fire team, and get Lawson to move up. Actually, let's get the leader team to fire. And we'll bluff with Lawson. SDKVZ has the turn initiative, so they're going to get a first shot. Oh boy. And they're using the bullet storm. This gives +1 to their attack. That leader team is going to be wiped out or seriously injured. And it looks like they're going to hide. So very sneaky Germans. Very, very sneaky. I'm going to go ahead and open fire with a machine gun. The Vickers. Here we go, guys. Oh yeah, that's a hit. We turned it over to his weak side. So it wasn't a total kill, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Of course, now we go to our second guy, and actually we could probably charge this guy, but the assault, the chance of winning an assault is actually pretty low, so I'm going to open fire. I'm also going to add some ammo here. So depending on the difficulty you're playing at, you actually get additional ammo to increase your chances of a hit. So instead of getting a 5 or a 6 to get a hit, all we need to do is get a 4, 5, or a 6. Let's hope for the best, and that's a 6. That is definitely going to be a dead fire team. Beautiful. At this point, I really do want to move in there, but we're not in a movement situation right now. So let's go ahead and end the turn. And now with our leader team, I could try to fire at the enemy here. I could also try to get closer to the enemy over here. Let's do burst into action. So the reason this is useful is we can still move and fire. If we move through here, we're probably going to take a shot. In fact, I think either way we're going to get shot at. We just need to be lucky. Enemy's going to get opportunity fire, and I think that's going to be a kill. Definitely. Oh, that's no good. All right, well, all we need to do is get those damn files. Don't forget, guys. All right, we'll move Lawson up as well. And actually, this building unit has its usefulness. The reason being, eventually we're going to have to get into that building where the files are. So I think this is probably a good way to go about it. We can't bluff with anybody, so we'll proceed. Oh, second chance. I didn't want that. Let's go ahead and open fire on the recon. All we have to do is get a 6. Well, anything but a 6. Oh, and we can do a reroll. So once again, depending on the difficulty level, we took a medium difficulty. We can get 1 reroll. If you're, playing easy difficulty, you can get 3. This is, of course, throughout the entire game, and that was just a 2. That was not a good shot by the Vickers. I expected a much better shot there. Please tell me the SDKFC is not moving back out here. They're going to try to fire. All right, they're not going to get any hit here on our fire team. And it looks like they're going to head back in here. We really need to try and make the jump over here into this building quickly. I am going to fire over here at this unit, and I'm going to add some ammo. In fact, I could add 2 shots. This is almost a definite kill. We just got a 2. We missed again. Unbelievable. We've been very unlucky firing at the recon team, or they've been extremely lucky, one or the other. Let's proceed. And I think once again with Lawson, we can actually assault. Very dangerous assault here because we're going to get opportunity fire from the enemy. They actually missed. Let's see how it goes, guys. Ooh, interesting. So maybe once... Nope, we're assaulting. Come on. Come on, boys. 42% chance. 4, 3. Inconclusive attack. So really neither side took any sort of hit. We'll, of course, proceed. And for those of you that have been to our recent Heroes of Normandy streams, you'll know that we generally play with the Germans or the Americans. This is our first time playing as the British, and I will say so far, it seems to me to be the more complex campaign. Facing an SDKFZ with just 1 bazooka, it's not easy, not by a long shot. All right, once again, we're going to go for the Vickers first, Lawson second, Fire Team third. We can't bluff, so there's no point. And the SDKFC is going to try to get another shot out here. Oh, they're definitely going to get a kill. At least they're going to turn our Fire Team onto the weak side. And, of course, they're going right back to their safe zone. I'm going to try to open fire here. Come on, guys. You can do this. Man, our Vickers team needs to go back to training. It's doing terribly. And this will happen every now and again. I mean, the thing is, a lot of this game is based on dice rolls. So you're occasionally going to get some really bad rolls. It's just the way things work, kind of. Let me see if Lawson can actually charge. Yeah, I'm going to try to assault again. Opportunity fire by the enemy. They completely missed. Come on, Lawson. Oh, that's a 6. That's got to be a win. Sure enough, enemy unit destroyed. So we actually managed to eliminate the recon unit. We do have some defense with these sandbags, but it's probably not good enough to stick around this area, put it bluntly. Could try to go that way, but I think I'll proceed. And we're going to try our absolute best to run over here. Oh boy, it's going to be tough either way. We might be better off trying to hit this unit, although our chances of hitting them are actually pretty slim. So let me do the burst into action. So this will give us the fire on move ability. Of course, it's not going to make much of a difference if the enemy hits us. Opportunity fire by the enemy. Actually, they've got a pretty good chance of a hit, and I think the fire team is down. A little unfair to me, because for them to get 3 or anything but 1 or 2 to get a kill, I mean, we were firing from cover, and our chances of getting a kill were like, you know, we had to get a 5 or a 6. Thank you, man. Good to see you too. Very cool. All right, we're going to proceed. It's all up to Lawson at this point. I really think we can get in there. Let's hope we can. And I'm going to use the all-terrain as well. And I think we can get in here and grab this. But we're going to take a shot before we get the files. The enemy could absolutely get us with a good shot. Think they missed that one? Get the files, boys. And there we go, guys. We got them. We got them. That's a victory. Just barely. I mean, we absolutely lost way too many men. But fact is, a victory is a victory. So next time, I hope we're a little better prepared to take on the enemy armor. But I'll take it. So you can see here sort of the stats after the game. And of course, you know, losses were pretty significant, but we still managed to get a high score within our own game, which is not exactly the greatest achievement. I'm sure if I was to show my high score online, people would not be very impressed, but nonetheless, pretty cool. Proceed, guys, to mission 2. All right, the assault we carefully designed and executed was uneventful. The documents were moved before our arrival, so we will have to achieve our goal in a different way. Your mission now is to try and intercept the German convoy fleeing with those documents. Ambush them. So we have to recover the documents now. Captain Maud, where are the documents from the assault? Oh dear, well, we're about to find them. All right, so that's where the enemy documents are. We've got some actual Zundaps, essentially German machine gun trucks. Buy war bonds, reactivate the same unit so it can act a second time. That's pretty cool. First targeted unit to lose an assault won't be hit. It'll get a suppression marker and retreat 2 spaces instead. +1 of your shot, that's great. And first targeted infantry unit to get a shot will get a +2 defense bonus and a suppression marker. So we can sort of mess up their shots, essentially. It's really the main goal here. So I'm trying to see who I want to fire first. I think I want the Vickers to fire first. I want the Bren to fire second, just so we can hit the back of the enemy Bren gun. And I'm going to get my fire team to fire third, and we'll bluff with Lawson. So the enemy's given orders here too. Commander, listen up. Remember the opportunity fire thing? You have units capable of using it without being in a bloody sandbag. How does it work? Again, it's pretty simple, Commander. See those Bren units? Just reverse them, and they will fire when an enemy unit moves in their sight. Interesting. Perfect units for an ambush. Okay, pretty cool. So we already have the ability to fire with our gun here, the Vickers. Before we do, though, I mean, this would mean we just fire with our rifle. So let's go ahead and prepare our Vickers to shoot. Of course, he's going to have to wait a turn to actually begin firing, which is unfortunate. But there are some cards that allow you to flip that tripod the same turn. Of course, it doesn't happen always. And look at this, man. We got really lucky that Zundap didn't hit us. His chances of hitting us were 2 out of 6. Extremely good chances of hitting us. And actually, he's really close. Let's see if we can do any damage to this recon unit or even to the other fire team right here. I'm going for the other fire team with the Bren gun, guys. I don't think we could possibly miss unless we get a 1. It's a 3. Not too bad. So we've turned it over to its weaker side. Of course, we could have done better, but I'll take it. Zundap firing at our leader team, and they're definitely going to get a hit. This is the frustrating thing about the enemy Zundaps. They're actually quite strong. Let's see what we can do here. So actually our chances of getting a hit are quite high. Ah, come on, guys. We need a 3, a 4, a 5, or a 6. We got a 2. Also, you can right-click on your units at any time to get like detailed information about the units and about the characters. Believe it or not, there's definitely an RP element to this game. I think you guys have kind of noticed that. You know, these characters mean a lot. So we're going to proceed. Yes, we know there are 2 more units. And Hauser is the German commander here. At least one of the many German commanders in the game. If you play the German campaign, you will be able to play with him. What I really need right now is a grenade. If we threw a nade into that group of units, we'd be doing incredibly well. Okay. No! I want to keep that. Okay, first shot. Oh boy, it's a tough choice. I'll give it to this fire team first. Second shot to this leader team. Third shot to Lawson. I'm hoping that we're going to get a hit on the Zundap. We probably won't, but I'd like to try. Don't tell me the Zundap's going to move. Come on. They're also going to fire at the unit that we already had set up to attack, and they could have killed this unit. I think they're just flipping it to the weak side, but definitely a cause for concern. I mean, we were trying to kill this thing, and now they just made that very, very hard to do. Fire at this zoomed up. Got to get a 4, 5, or 6. Come on, guys. There's a 5. Nice. And that's a destroyed enemy bike. I love that. So we can actually even see the smoking ruins of that bike. Absolutely wonderful. How's it going, GFX? Good to see you, man. Let's see what's happening at our live dashboard on YouTube. So we've actually got 18 viewers here on Twitch. Welcome, everybody. Also, make sure that if you're new to the game, please subscribe. We obviously want to get as many subscribers as possible so that you guys know exactly when we're streaming and that you guys will actually, you know, always show up. Hold on one second here. So we could fire at Hauser. It's not going to work out very well, though. Could fire over here. Not really. We're going to have to move the leader team over here. I hope he doesn't get shot at. So I'm going to give this to Lawson. And actually it looks like we can give it to several of our guys. And we'll proceed. No. Alright, we're going to put on opportunity fire. It's going to be a lot simpler. Opportunity fire once again. So we're really just waiting for these guys to break out at any point here. Once they leave these bushes, we're going to be shooting at them from multiple locations. Okay, we'll proceed with that. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. It's a tough one, guys. I'm going to go for the Vickers first, the Bren second, and the Bren third. Why not? Okay, so I screwed up here. What I was actually trying to do is put us on the winning side. Instead, I accidentally flipped us to the rifle side. I can reactivate a unit so we can act a second time. I wonder if this is going to work. I'm just going to try it out, and I think it will. I think we can get a shot. Heck yeah. Look at that. So we're going to go ahead and let's fire at this guy closest to our men, and we can add some ammo. I'm going to make sure to throw in all the ammo I can just to make sure this is definitely a kill. Look at that, Vickers. Boom! Another target unit eliminated. Now, you also want to keep in mind, guys, when you're playing, look up here in the upper right-hand corner. You do have a time limit to complete these missions. So it's not like you can take all of your time destroying the enemy. You do want to kind of, don't rush, but try and continue to move, or else you're ultimately going to fail just due to lack of timing. We will proceed. Enemy's going to fire at us, and that's going to be a kill. Oh, I think we have to hit the dirt bonus, though. And instead, we get suppression markers. So it still sucks, but it's better than the alternative. And once again, here we have to get a 5 or a 6 to get a kill. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the Bullet Storm. It's going to give us basically a +1, maybe a little more of a chance to get a kill. Let's see. So we got to get a 5 or 6 here to actually get the kill. I'm going to add some ammo. No chance. Hauser is fine. That is unfortunate. And now the Zundap is back, the German machine gun, but we actually got some opportunity fire. And look at that. I think we might have just gotten a kill here. Yes, we did. So the opportunity fire is great. And we just used it perfectly. Now we still have a few units to destroy here, but honestly, I think we could win this battle by just killing all the units. We might not even need to grab these boxes. Of course, we're going to need to grab the boxes one way or the other, but it just goes to show you how much damage we managed to do to the enemy. 2 more units? No, we want to move with everybody. Let's see. No, not this one. Not this one. It's going to be these guys. So we're going to move them through the south here. Same with Lawson, and try to get to those boxes, basically. And I hope we're enough behind this bush that we can't take any hits from the enemy. That would be perfect. Oh boy, Hauser's moving closer to us. Okay, let's move Lawson first. So usually within these boxes, box A, things like that, you can find things like grenades, you can find things like extra ammunition or extra clips to give you more of a chance to kill the enemy, or of course you could find absolutely nothing at all. It really depends. It looks like the enemy is going to use a grenade right now. Oh, that's going to be a definite kill on both units. That's a perfect grenade throw. I don't think I've ever seen a grenade throw like that, a 5 and 5. And we're going to steal the file, so let's go for it. Beautiful, guys. There we go. Mission complete. And once again, we could have done a much better job, but I think we did okay, actually. Of course, Hauser's grenade there at the end, that was phenomenal. That was definitely instant replay worthy, for sure. There we go, guys. High score. But once again, the reason this is a high score is I'm playing on my own machine. We actually did a whole reboot, so I had to start from the beginning. So basically anything's going to be a high score. Now let's take a look here. A golden opportunity. And I told you the British in this game really seem to like gold. War can be very strange, Commander. What you did read in those documents is in fact not even remotely related to your official mission. It is on the contrary related to a huge gold deposit the Germans are going to ship from a French bank to Berlin. There is only one person that knows the location of the gold deposit, and that is a French resistance female officer named Julie. The mission is simple: get in the German prison and free her ASAP. This mission is really, really cool. And of course, just like you can play with the Germans, you can play with the British, the Americans, there is absolutely a part of this game where you get to play with the resistance or against the resistance. And it's one of my favorite parts of the game. So we're going to jump into the scenario here. Hey, Smokey, listen up. Aye, Commander. This guy's got a Bren gun and a Scottish setup. Definitely a tough guy. I have a very special mission you could be interested in. No can do, Commander. My company's moving away right now, you know. You sure it's something real special? I'm telling you, Mr. Perry will look for me. No can do. It's gold, you silly Scot. Around 10 million quid sitting in a French bank. We just have to get to the bank location, then we bag it, concealed by the chaos of this damn war. Blimey, let's not stand around then. Where do you want me? So, of course, he's going to accept. Just hilarious stuff here. And the British are obsessed with grabbing the gold. So your mission is to occupy the objective area with any infantry unit. Interesting. And that's the target item. That's the secondary objective. So let's proceed. We actually have a Piat here. For those of you that don't know, a Piat is basically a British weapon similar to a bazooka, used to take out armored vehicles, tanks, that sort of stuff. We have another Piat over here. And my goodness, look at how many German tanks are in this mission. Now this mission is a tough one, without a doubt. Just so many German tanks. And I'm just going to bluff with the leader team. So we could go for the opportunity fire, but I don't think we need to. We're just going to fire with the Piat itself. Here we go. That's a 6. That's a kill. Oh, a beautiful kill. So we actually got the first STKFZ without any problem whatsoever. Of course, that's not my main concern. My main concern are the tanks that the enemy has here. That's definitely a surprise. We're going to remove an order marker from that unit, basically making sure that it doesn't move this turn. It's a very sneaky card, but it works. That's what matters. Alright, with this Piat, I'm going to try to get... And I hope I'm not getting too close here. So I really do want to get a shot there at the enemy tank. With Smokey... Well, once again, we're going to have to move out here if we want to get any shots on the enemy, so let's do that. And Smokey here is the guy with the Bren gun, so he's quite impressive. And the really cool thing I love here is the front side and the wounded side. You can actually see a difference, not just in the emblems down here on the right, but in this one, the guy's using his cap. He's got his cap. In this one, he's got a little cut on his head, a little scratch, and no cap. So essentially, really shows that he's wounded, and I have to say, I think that's pretty neat. Now, our chances of getting a kill here are non-existent, but our chances of getting a kill against this fire team actually are possible. Fortunately, we just got a 2. Damn, I think the distance also affected things. And we'll proceed. So I'm actually going to try to get to box B with the fire team, just to get what hopefully are some grenades. And there's our buddy Hauser again. Of course, he's not much of a buddy, but the German Hauser. And the issue here is this tank is definitely going to be a problem. Turn 2. Wow, 1 additional order for this turn. I don't think I've ever gotten that card yet. So we're definitely going to put this on one of the Piats. Put it on the second Piat here. I don't think he can hit the tank because it's pretty far, and the STKFC might actually be giving it some cover. That doesn't mean we're not going to try, though. Fire team over here, and we'll bluff with Lawson. Oh, please don't let them get a hit. They got 3. Hopefully we just move to our wounded side. No, they actually killed our Piat unit. It's so important to keep that thing alive. Turned it to our wounded side. The enemy's getting a great assortment of shots here. So I guess we're going to have to fire at the MG42. A Piat firing at an MG42. This is like something Muammar Gaddafi would do. It's pretty hardcore, and it completely failed, even though we wasted 2 clips on it. So not good at all. We're going to proceed. With this unit, we might be able to get a shot here. But I want to see if there are any cards we can play. So this would allow us to enter a building. We could also try and go for the enemy box over here. But I'm thinking with an MG42 in the middle, we're idiots if we don't at least try to get a hit. Ugh, come on, guys. shoot better than that. This has been the worst shooting our guys have gotten. And believe me, this game is, you know, there's obviously a lot of chance and luck involved. Some missions you're going to find yourself just getting everything you want. Some missions it's going to be the exact opposite. So it's definitely the kind of game you're going to want to try more than once. Let's take a look here. Void Tripper, is this a new campaign? Just bought the game a little while ago and haven't advanced beyond the tutorial yet. It's not a new campaign, Void Trooper, but it is the British campaign. And from my own experience, and I could be totally wrong on this, no matter what difficulty you take, I would say of all three of the campaigns, the US campaign, the German campaign, and the Commonwealth campaign, the Commonwealth campaign to me is the toughest. It's basically all about stealing documents, stealing gold, you know, trying to, you know, basically complete missions in that way behind enemy lines. I find the U.S. campaign to be a lot better for beginners. That's what I would start with, and then move on to the German campaign. But the British campaign that we're playing now is tough. There's no doubt about it. The enemy has way more men most of the time. They're usually set up pretty well, and generally your only goal in the British campaign is to steal enemy documents or enemy, you know, radios, bombs, etc. That's really your main focus. So I'm going to move the leader team out here, even though I don't really want to, but I know we've got to start fighting. Wait a minute, we got 2 more units. Smokey. Unfortunately, Smokey can't do anything about that enemy. We can move Lawson over here. And we'll proceed. How do we set this up? So I think we'll take fire team first, Lawson second. I know you're probably thinking you should fire with the Piat. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep him back here. He'll fire at any unit that actually gets into his way, of course. We're going to fire again with fire team. Let's see if we can get a better shot here. Come on, boys. Not bad, not bad. Enemy fire team is in trouble. Looks like they're going to try and get our leader team. And actually, that was a very good shot, but close but no cigar. They definitely got really close to killing us, but we got pretty damn lucky there. All right, I'm going to keep moving Lawson over here. Try to get to that box. Oh my goodness, machine gun fire from the tank. Luckily, it wasn't effective at all. And with Smokey, we could actually charge this tank. Our chances of winning the assault, though, are 5%, which, as you can imagine, are horrendous. So we're not going to do that. I am going to move Smokey up here close to the tank. I doubt he can actually do anything. Looks like he can still fire, and that might be due to his actual unit ability. So that actually looks pretty promising. I mean, even though it's only, you know, a 1% chance, well, more like a 20% chance that we're going to destroy the enemy, it's still a chance. We could also try to hit the STKFC. We have a much better chance of damaging it. So that's what I'm going to go for. Come on. Give me a good roll. It's a 4, not bad. Definitely damaged it. It's destroyed. Wow. So taking out an STKFC with this gun, excellent. Just excellent. There's really no other way to put it. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the surprise. Oh, I got the wrong button. So I thought the surprise was the one that allows us to move and fire at the same time. And we're still in the supply phase, so that was definitely a waste. Proceed. Now, once again, guys, the creepiest thing about this campaign is, you know, there is that time limit. So once we run out of time, we're finished. You know, it doesn't matter if we kill more of the enemy. None of that matters. And that's why you really need to sort of think out tactically how you're going to approach the situation. Once that time runs out, you're done. You know, you've got nothing left. So we have to try to destroy the enemy before the time runs out, of course. Still try to get a shot with a Piat, even though I know I really can't. Oh no, they're going to try to fire at Smokey, and that's a hit for sure. Going to flip over to his wounded side. Let's grab that box. And there we go. We actually get an ammo boost. Nice. Maybe we can kill that tank. There's actually a chance that we can. Let's fire. Oh, no. This only works for rifles. Still 1% chance. 5% chance with an assault. Well, we might as well try, right, guys? Let's see if we can hit a 6. It's a 2, and of course that tank is doing just fine. And actually, this seems like a pretty light tank, even though it's a Panzer II, so yeah, it's definitely a light tank. Even though it's a light tank, I mean, of course, it's capable of killing us. Since we're getting close to the end of the stream here, I will assault. Even though I know I'll get killed, I'm going to try my absolute best. I think our only chance for a victory would be to get a 6, and even then, we probably wouldn't win. Inconclusive. Pretty amazing. We kind of got the guy in a weird position. He definitely changed spots. Okay, with our Piat, chances to hit that guy are non-existent. The chances to hit this guy, though, we've actually got a slight chance to get a kill here. So let's go for it. Miss. Come on. Would be really hard to fire, though, an anti-tank rifle at the enemy. No worries, Void Trooper, none at all, my friend. And once again, thank you guys for stopping by, my YouTube friends and our Twitch friends as well. It's really good to see you guys. Wait, sorry about that, boys. Got a little mic drop there. And, yeah, I think we're fine. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and I think all we can do now is proceed. Unfortunately. Our entire goal is to get to the end of the map, to get to the very back of that map. But, you know, when the enemy has this many men, that's easier said than done, which I think you guys can pretty much understand. I'm going to try and move this guy over here. We're probably going to get reactionary fire from the enemy fire team, but we are getting closer to the ultimate objective here. There's one more unit we can move. Probably the leader team. Sure enough, that's what it is. So I'll try to move them over here, get a little closer to the enemy in the field, and hopefully fire at them next turn. And as you can see, we've also got a slight day and night cycle here. It's gotten darker. We started off this battle during the day. It's now slightly nighttime. So we're going to get on the fire team. We'll get on Lawson. And why don't we throw one of these on the leader team as well, and we'll bluff with the Piat. Sorry guys, just clicked the wrong menu here. Okay, I really want to attack with the fire team. I'm going to take the fire on move ability. This way I think we can shoot as well as move towards that area. So let's fire. We're going to give this guy some ammo. In fact, a lot of ammo. And hopefully we get a kill. Could have been better, but it's +2, so it's technically a 5. And we turned it over to its weak side. So not the greatest, not the worst either. And as you can see, once again, looking at the front side versus the wounded side is actually missing a few men. So you could tell that it's the side that unfortunately takes the most damage. Oh boy. Actually missed, which is hilarious. He just rolled a 1. Come on, boys. 5 or 6. No better than that. Way better than that. Come on, guys. You should be ashamed. He's actually going to attack. Fire team is going to attack us. They had pretty bad rolls. We have great rolls. I think we win this one. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a win, guys. We've got very lucky there. Nice little victory there against the enemy. Let's see if we can't shoot this fire team. Kill him. Damn it, boys. Our guys are terrible shots, I will say. Either I'm a terrible roller or they're terrible shots. Anyway, guys, we are getting to the end of this stream. Celestine is asking, cards are in addition to the base game. Yes, absolutely. And actually, initially, I don't think there were cards when the game first came out. Then they added cards. It really adds a lot of depth to the game, and some of the draws you get can actually win you a game that you would otherwise lose. But if anybody has any questions or anything like that, I'm more than willing to try and answer them, and I'll do my best. Is there a giveaway? It's a good question, Soldier. There's not a giveaway today. Although, mark my words, this week we will have a stream with a giveaway. I'm just not telling you guys what game that's going to be yet. But yes, we're planning a giveaway for a game. It's just not going to be this one, not today. However, and this is something to keep in mind, we are having a board game sale today. This is very important. So games like Heroes of Normandy, a lot of other games on the Steam store from our Slytherin catalog are, we've cut the prices significantly. So if you like this Let's Play, if you want to pick up Heroes of Normandy, now is the time to do it, or any of the board game type games that we have. So I would definitely recommend you guys go to Steam, take a look at the Slytherin sales right now. You're going to be very, very happy, I promise you. Shucks, game looks amazing. Thank you, Soldier. I know a lot of people really like the cartoon feel and sort of the tile feel of the game. One really cool thing about this game is it's actually based off an actual board game. There is an actual Heroes of Normandy board game with the tiles. You can actually play as even more armies. There are other armies you could play as. You could also play exclusively as the partisans, but really fun stuff. No sales right now on your Steam. Is it UK pricing only? Oh, you have the board game. That's awesome. So I don't think it is, but what I'm going to do here for you is I'm going to send you to the Slytherin website. There should be the sale here if you don't find it on Steam. And if you purchase the product on Slytherin, we give you a Steam code anyway. So I would go take a look here just to make sure. But yeah, there should definitely be a sale going on. Let's put this here. Also keep in mind, and yeah, actually, no, I see the sale right now. 10% off the Bulletproof Edition. This is the one I recommend you get. It's got all of the expansions. It's the one we were playing right now. And regular Heroes of Normandy is also... Actually, no, sorry, Heroes of Normandy is 30, but the bundle edition is 10% off. We should have some cheaper copies at the Steam or the Slytherin store, so I'd recommend you guys take a look at that. But anyway, guys, we are getting off the stream here. Thank you so much for showing up. I always love doing streams for you guys. You guys are always fun to work with and to play around with. I hope you guys enjoyed Heroes of Normandy. We actually had a pretty good showing for this game, and I really appreciate it. Well, thank you, Soldier, and thank you, everybody else, for stopping by. And yes, Celestine, I hope you find it. I'm almost certain that game was on sale. Certainly the Bulletproof Edition is, and it's also worth a pickup because you're going to get all the DLC, and I'm sure if you like the game, you're going to eventually probably want that DLC anyway. Also, something I probably already mentioned, but I want to throw it out there, this game also has multiplayer. If you get a friend to pick up the game with you, you guys can face each other, and I think you guys will have a really good time. Thanks, Philly Trooper. I'm glad to hear that, man. And take care, guys. Have a great day. Great day. And don't forget to check us out on the next stream. Ciao.